We're on.
And we are on. I am, this is the Cess with Sav podcast. I am Tom Piro, the guest. Sav is here with me, and he will be with us very promptly as he likes up a stogie for himself. And then he's going to come on, and we're going to talk all things. There you go. See, the stogie hits hard. Man, those quality cigars that you can get sometimes they'll kick you.
Oh my God, we're on.
And here we go.
All right, so thank you for that, Tom.
You're all right, mate.
This episode is brought to you by Mother Nature.
Yes, keep going with that. Yep, it's raining.
So it is torrentially fucking pissing down in Morphettvale, South Australia right now.
South Australia is getting hit.
We're going to do it regardless. It should still sound all right. The weather is passing over.
Yes.
While it is fresh in my memory,
Yes.
Tom Piro will take over the details of it. But I would like to send a massive congratulations to the new WNO.
Well, the tournament winner. Yep. He is
Declan
Mr. Moody, Mr. White Monster, Mr. I got to see him over in America. He was training all for it. It was all kicking off the Who's number one. Declan was in a tournament bracket with some real heavy hitters. And as we have just found out here, hot off the press on the socials, or if you've watched on Flow Grappling, if you want to pay for the subscription, he has won it all. And he is
30,000
USDs.
30,000.
The man is richer. A man that likes the pokies, the Pokey Prince himself, should be very careful with that. I'm assuming his lovely partner Karis will be like, let's make sure that you put a little of that into this and a nice apartment.
Where
that you might want to buy.
WNO? Is it America?
It's in America. Yeah.
Bad day to be a fucking Dragon Link.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a bad day to be a Dragon Link.
That's right. He might find one, and that thing will get slapped.
It's gonna get slapped like it's never been slapped before, dude.
But don't spend it all at once, mate. Enjoy it, but no, he's got good things set for that money. The Simple Man Martial Arts now, official rebrand of Beef Team Jiu-Jitsu. All still the main hitters were there, as I saw. I was there, and Nicky Ryan was dealing with a bad case of staph.
Did you roll?
I didn't get to roll with Nicky Ryan. I rolled with Chris Wojcik and got Woj-locked by the Woj himself.
They pick on you.
Oh, I got picked on. There was one bloke, Doug. I tell you, one bloke, Doug. It took a while, and my missus is watching from the sideline, and she was like, "You weren't really engaging," and until rounds started, and then because I was watching the technique and listening to the combos, and I'd already rolled in the morning. I'd gone in with Moody, in the his 8 a.m. class.
Wait, you're holding it like a microphone. It will stay there.
Oh, Doug. How dare you?
This is a new technique.
I'm sorry. That's why free hands, and then I'll talk like I'm an actual confidant to confidant. Down like that. There we go.
It's been a while since you've done one of
Man,
these.
I tell you, keep it far away, keep it close. I'm holding it like this. But no, so yeah, got to roll with him. Congratulations, massive for him. So happy for him.
Oh, dude,
dude. The respect that I saw that Nicky Rod, Ethan, all the guys that I saw him interact with, Austin obviously being there, the good guys that are rolling that gym, what they go like technique wise, Moody is top of the food chain. They all go to him and they talk, they like share the technique. I see him drilling certain positions. The midday class, their quote unquote pro class, is so they're like trying to rebrand it, but you're in there, man. You're in there with Nick Mattia was in there. I was just watching, and I got this bloke called Doug, a former Marine.
Fucking Doug.
His name was Doug, and he'd come from 10th Planet. He
didn't even have a last name.
He got me. I didn't even get his last name.
It was just Doug.
Doug, former Marine, tried to sell Moody an AR-15 for $200 American.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Moody was like, "Nah, I'm good, I don't think I need that."
What Declan Moody, what this means with Declan Moody winning WNO, the tournament, to me, this solidifies Declan Moody as the most successful combat sports athlete to ever come out of South Australia.
What about Craig Jones?
Bar Craig Jones. You just ruined it.
Sorry, man.
No, current active.
Oh, current active.
Current active.
Out of South Australia? Yeah, other than Brando.
But Brando just entered the UFC.
Exactly right.
What Declan's doing now is being in the top 10 of the UFC. Very different.
Yeah. So Brando's...
I'm not diminishing Brando at all, but what Declan...
Brando's hit the big stage now, whereas for Moody in grappling, the WNO is maybe, I was describing something like this morning, it was like, it's one of the most prestigious tournaments, the big ones. You got the Polaris, which are outside what you'd equate to other sports, the Olympics and the Commonwealth Games.
It's a top 5 promotion.
It's definitely a top 5. You're talking it's top 3, along with the Polaris, and then you get the quarter of ADCC and the trials that you go through, and now CJI. That's where the top of the food chain will always compete. They get invited there because they're the biggest shows. Moody just ran through a bracket of some of the best guys, and now he can challenge because he was the heaviest bloke going into this tournament. He can challenge any of the champs in who's number 1, which means where he's at now. What I saw personally with the respect level and his game coming together at Simple Man Martial Arts, the tournaments now that he's now not just qualifying to compete in, is expected to win, and now winning by running through a super tough bracket, even some late replacements, a huge bracket win. He's got shout outs that he can make now. He was number 6 in the world at his weight category before this. So let's see now after a major tournament win where he goes after. But the ability to call his shot now on one of the biggest stages. He's just released his new instructional on BJJ Fanatics. Get it before Halloween with a discount code if you really want to help the brother out.
What was that? He just released it.
He just released it, like yesterday.
That's what they're all sharing on their
that's
story.
what they're all sharing.
What is it? Sorry, can you relay that again?
The White Monster method on BJJ Fanatics is Declan Moody's first instructional. Everyone obviously in the know has been asking him for and what we thought would be a guard passing instructional. North-South passing, the White Monster method, I believe is its name. And Declan Moody with the Uki of his White Monster podcast brethren, Austin.
They're coming for everything I worked for, man.
They're taking some jiu-jitsu scene. They're taking some BJJ scene.
Do you know what they are? White Monster podcast is like the new iteration of Straight Edge Men. You know Straight Edge?
Oh, so right. Yep.
Yeah, they're just fucking huffing energy drinks. They're probably, none of them drink because they're hell high level athletes now.
I know that Austin is sober. Moody will still share a beverage with the best of them.
Moody, so when I realised, Declan Moody, I've met a lot of people on this podcast that are locked in.
Yeah.
We're not locked in.
No.
We're
not locked in with Jack Spacey locked in
that's
stuff.
What I mean.
Yeah.
Through this pod and through combat sports, you do meet those people. Declan Moody is the most dialed in, locked in motherfucker I've seen.
Yeah.
He wants to be legitimately the best in the world.
Yep. Yeah, and he's now he's at that stage where he's there. He's got all the opportunities to compete with and against the best in the world.
He's a big name.
He is now a big name
in jiu-jitsu. No,
our mate Declan Moody is actually a world caliber name in
has
jiu-jitsu.
He broken into the casual audience? No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
Not like Craig or Gordon or Mikey Mutsumeshi. Not like that.
Right.
Mikey Mutsumeshi maybe is debatable, but Craig's probably the only fucking one.
Yeah. Yeah, the cross pollinates like that, but you're talking grappling skill, top of the food chain for the skill set of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Moody he's in the next tier where he's not breakout famous to the quote unquote casuals. But I bet
everyone in that top fucking 10 know exactly
who he is. Exactly right.
And
then you talk
everyone that Declan's lurking behind.
Yeah.
It is fucking knows his name.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them know his name.
But if you know Declan as well, he's a lad and he's just a fantastic guy. But yeah, what he knows about jiu-jitsu by doing it, but what he follows and how serious he takes it. Like you said, the most dialed in people. When he left, I remember I put a post up about it, and it was just everything about what him as a bloke on the off the mat, and then what he can do to you on the mat, but the gentleman that he is, the fact that in jiu-jitsu goes hand in hand sometimes with the best people, but his skills are fucking scary.
I would have
you
loved
can't
to
do
seen that
anything.
cunt in MMA, man.
Moody.
Imagine, with his body frame, imagine if
he loves it, mate, but he's too stiff. Tell him about his shoulders, mate. His shoulders won't snap a jab like he needs to.
He's been doing jiu-jitsu for so long. He's just like a piece of fucking cardboard, dude. Yeah. He can't even swing his arms when he walks. He fucking walks like this. He's too big. He's so big. He's actually he's a lot more...
So he can backflip still.
No, but yeah, that's... So when he first went to... Declan's my favourite. If none of you have seen it, go to my first video with Declan Moody. It was before he went to America.
It was smaller?
Before everything. He looked like... He was a big kid, but he was like a boy. Like, he looked like a boy.
Oh, yeah. But couldn't grow facial hair to save his life. No. Now, bearded man himself.
Spent 2 weeks with Nicky Rod. He looks like fucking the Liver King.
Testosterone squirting out of his face in hair form.
But the first time he came back, he was huge. Like, too big.
He's too big.
He's too big. He's sitting on the pod and he was like...
Yeah. Well, he even talked about that because the amount you have to eat as well to lift and get that bloody big.
He was so muscly, but now it looks like he's kind of like...
He's trying to find that middle zone.
He looks like a fucking athlete, bro. He is the scariest 110 kilo man I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, our sponsors for this video, Outlaw Media on Instagram, all of the breaking underworld news of Australia. You can also go and follow his podcast on YouTube, Word on the Street, for all of the breaking news about all the crime going on around Australia. And for all of my people that can't breathe, go to breatheeasy.com.au. That's breatheeze.com.au. Use code SESH at checkout for 15% off. Support the podcast. It is fantastic. I can't sleep without him anymore. So go ahead and do that. And make sure to follow Outlaw Media on Instagram. Thank you. Enjoy the pod. He's fucking huge.
Yeah. I like the shape of you. Yeah, Moody, that's right. Sing you some Ed Sheeran, mate.
That was gay.
Sorry, man.
Now it's getting a bit gay.
I know, we've
just all of us. Just fucking Declan Moody.
Well, you took a straight edge, mate. We're going no deal also.
Oh, fuck.
But congrats to him, man. Like,
so
these are the moments that we all wish on our friends that for when he takes this journey and really stuck with it, with the mentality and the mindset that he hit. He's hit his straps. He's been there putting in all the work, and this is the reward, but the reward of the recognition from the community, which hopefully then it just keeps expanding out because he also, with the podcast, with everything, because it is like he learned from Craig about the importance of being a professional athlete and how important it is to bring eyeballs to the sport, and everyone looks at social media. And as a man that doesn't want to do it, Moody does.
He hates it.
He hates it. Hates every aspect of it. But people have always been easier.
He's a lot better on a mic now, though, man.
Oh, on a mic, he's great.
Oh, bro, he was very. I don't know if he was shy when I first. Like, because obviously it was new. I did a podcast. I don't know how many podcasts really there was to do in Adelaide before. There's a lot of podcasts to do. Yeah. But I feel like there's a lot more now.
Well, you said the connections that you can make with the people that will come on and speak to you when you have no presence or recognition in the social media space.
But his speaking now is so much better on camera. He talks some shit because he's always good at. But he's a lot better at it now. The White Monster Pod, if no one's seen it, that will be the biggest podcast in the jiu-jitsu community.
I think in the jiu-jitsu space, because they're already with the respect of the jiu-jitsu community and the guests they'll be able to get on. And the fact that they can speak and come from different ways.
But they're they're the best in the world, and they're active, and they have a podcast. It's really good.
And Austin has a full-time job outside of jiu-jitsu. And Moody obviously, coaches and traveling and is the full-blown, stick the jiu-jitsu lifestyle because, they...
Do you reckon, if I be brutally honest with you right now.
Okay.
If I had that axe right near your head right now.
Yeah.
And it was me and Declan fighting, but I had the axe.
You had the axe.
Like, do you think I have a chance?
But you could swing it and swing low. All you got to do is hit him.
How many times out of 10 do you reckon I win that fight?
Well, not many, especially like if he just gets past the axe first. Shooting with someone with a weapon
I don't think I could generate enough power with the axe to kill him.
To even pierce his skin?
No, like, I'd gut him, but I don't know if I'd be able to gut it. Maybe I could.
You might be, but he might be able to strangle you to sleep, but then he's got to pierce, or you've cut his femoral artery next to me, his legs just pissing blood.
Also, I'm a hell of a little man, so like...
You'd swing low. You'd kneecap him. You'd fucking go for the femoral artery in the leg, which is like the worst one other than the carotid. Yeah.
But it would be... I honestly think I would do better than I would, because I honestly think the initial rush of Declan coming at me would make me scream.
Yeah. Not throw it to him.
If I hit him, it would just be the noise that Mario makes when he jumps on a coin box. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, bounces off of him.
I don't like my odds on that. It's actually, what is it? It's 347. I'm going to have a look. I don't know if it is, but I reckon the Street X tourney might be up at the moment.
Street X tourney might be firing at the moment.
I'll have a look, and if it is, I'll illegally react to it. Actually, it would be legal, surely.
I think wouldn't it be free on YouTube?
Yeah, but if I show it, maybe they'll copyright strike me.
Well, I mean, we're friends with some people, but probably don't want to risk
friends with some people. Bradshaw fucking will sue me in 3.2 seconds, dude. He'll sue me.
I said friends with some people.
He'll sue me. He doesn't deserve it. He sells socks for fucking $600 a pair.
Oh, you bastard. Come on now. Hey, they keep selling out of their gear. Street X are doing well. So, yeah, Street X Adelaide, good on them. They're still doing good things, especially in the Jiu-Jitsu space, trying to help out there.
It's on at 5:30. That's actually a good time. When we finish this, I can watch it.
Finish that, you can watch it. There you go.
There's a boy from Adelaide, young man, 10th Planet, competing in it.
A younger guy, not Jesse.
Not Jesse,
no, because he's like the Jesse Lount.
No, it's $20,000 fucking dollars.
Yes.
The young man from, I don't know, he's from 10th Planet, and I was talking to Miles about it, and he said this is like the guy. He's like,
this is the new whiz kid?
You know how highly fucking Miles talks about, like, Miles won't say that unless they're good.
Yeah.
So, but he said, he's like as good, if not better, than Marco.
Than what Marco was on the come up.
Yeah.
So this might be the next Wonder King.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Apologies for that. But he's competing today. I don't know how.
Well, this is where you get the test. If he's the next big or the next hot prospect, to fill the shoes of what inevitably always will be. People have to come up and people get excited about it, and just in the jiu-jitsu space, it's just like any other sport. The hot prospects that come up and then what they can do, but it's like they're 16, 17, beating grown men because their technique is that sharp.
Speaking of prospects, I know he's not a prospect because he's technically a seasoned fighter. Did you see Patchy Mix got popped?
Did Patchy Mix get popped for drugs?
No, but listen, it's funnier. Patchy Mix got popped for his last win.
Before he came over. Before he came over to UFC.
He got popped for his win. Isn't that so funny?
Jesus.
Because this is what's happened. Patchy, this is exactly what's happened, and it's so funny because the PFL have had a terrible year in the UFC.
A bad run of a crossover. The people that have come over.
Run. I honestly reckon the best one is fucking Michael Venom Page.
Yeah, Venom Page has done really well.
Venom Page is he was the first one that I thought
would just get exposed.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I really thought, okay, people have experienced this style in the UFC now with Wonder Boy.
Yep.
So I thought there would be more of a game plan for him.
Yep.
But he's nothing like Wonder Boy.
He's doing a completely different thing. Yeah.
But that's the only style you can kind of correlate him to in the UFC.
Yeah. But even when they admit fighting each other, they admit how boring it would be.
Terrible.
Because it would be
a point fight.
Counter-striker.
If either of them wanted to take over the fight, they would have to risk getting knocked out by just rushing.
That's right.
And it'd be like those fights with Izzy would be terrible.
Yeah.
Actually, Izzy
might, because Izzy might be able to go more on the front foot.
Izzy also has fucking good game planning. He knows that, okay, I'm not going to win this fight in a point fight. I need to fucking do something different, and maybe Izzy has the ability to push forward.
Yeah.
He has had some very boring performances, but that's because of terrible matchmaking.
Yeah.
Or not terrible matchmaking.
No,
it's
it's just the way
bad
it played
matchups.
it.
Styles make fights, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I really thought MVP was going to be the one to get exposed. But it
turns out not.
It turns out not.
Turns out not. Because what? And Ian Gary, who's, top, always talking the way he is.
That's a boring fight.
Yeah, but went to wrestling. He's done it. Gary fought MVP
That was a boring fight.
and wrestled
because
he didn't think he could win the striking engagement
Gone
with
the
MVP.
Gone the days champions take risks, Tom Piro. But do you know what?
Yeah.
Everyone can shit on John Jones all they want. John Jones in his early career took the most risk because he didn't choose the path of least resistance to win fights. He chose to make the fight hard.
Okay, so here you go. In the opposite of that, what about Morab?
I love Merab style.
About to defend.
Do you know,
how to go the come up of what he's done, and no one gave a shit. Much like John Fitch, but no one gave a shit. John Fitch won 12 fights in a row before he got his title shot. Then got the shit beat out of him by GSP, and then fell into obscurity. Got starked by Johnny Hendricks that time in like 15 seconds before he went off and did his thing. But he was but Merab has somehow put it together, and now people love him.
Bro, no, they don't know.
I think he's got a lot of people that love him.
But that's the thing with Merab. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't going to like this. Merab is so clearly the greatest of all time at bantamweight. There is not a bantamweight that has ever been that will beat Prime Merab. There is not one.
Yeah.
Name him.
No.
Name him. Who would beat him?
Yeah, no, Prime Merab was wrestling in his style.
TJ, who's been champ at
TJ, yep.
Not beating Merab.
No, this style
Clean.
because
Yeah,
no. You know what though? That would have been interesting because his footwork, TJ's footwork, before his shoulder was blown out and fucked up.
I'm not talking I'm talking prime Merab.
Yeah, because you got
Merab 4 fights ago used to get hit.
Yeah.
Now Merab he rocks Corey Sandhagen. He was bashing him.
Yeah. And then that led to all the damage that happened, which got him the 10-8 round.
Bashing him on the feet.
Yeah.
Until the last round where he got clipped a little bit, but then he just then he goes back to the well of like, oh my God, I'm just going to take you down fucking 700 times.
Yeah.
Which champ beats him at 135? That's the epitome of a GOAT to me.
Yeah. In your weight division, how does your style stack up?
Yeah.
No, because you say, so Dominic Cruz, TJ Dillashaw.
He beats all of them.
Yeah, and then, because that was featherweight. So bantamweight.
Dominic Cruz was the...
Cruz was the long one running in.
And then it was...
TJ. And then Cody came in for his flash in the pan.
I'm going to tell you this. Prime Merab puts both his thumbs in Cody's asshole.
Yeah, Cody wouldn't have dealt with and Merab wouldn't have dealt with like jab and get to his legs, and
Impossible.
Cody wouldn't have been able to.
And Merab liked one of my posts once, so he's the GOAT.
Oh, well, there you go. Now Merab, and even his style, like I was watching that Sandhagen fight in Canada with a bloke that had never watched martial art MMA before.
I love it.
In a full sports pub with a bunch of rowdy Canadians on the outskirts of Calgary, Alberta. And
nice white place,
dude. So here's a little funny tidbit about it. So I'm sitting there watching it. We've just had a dinner as all together. We go to watch I'm like, he drops me 2 doors down is this sports bar, and he knew they'd show it. He goes, "You go in there. I'll drop the girls back off home, and I'll come meet you out here, and then I'll pick you up and I'll drive you back to the house." Cool. I'm out the front. I've walked in. I've got a table. I'm watching the fights for myself. I missed the first fight of the main card. Watch the next 4. And then I see 2 blokes go outside. One bloke starts throwing fucking axe kicks at his mate out in the street before I'm staying at this bloke's house with his lovely partner. And that's where me and my partner, we were staying. They were very accommodating for everything. And I'm like, oh, please don't show up when old mate's throwing axe kicks and wheel kicks and flipping his foot out right in front of his mate's face. And I'm like, can you please stop that before this guy that's never watched a fight in his life, and this is what he's going to walk into? Luckily, that stopped. He walked in. We watched the rest of the fights, but I watching that Merab Sandhagen fight, I became like the commentator because then he was good because he's interested. He's an engineer. He's a fucking civil engineer. Works with in oil and gas.
Yeah.
So he works for one of the biggest engineering firms. He gets flown out internationally for convention or to meet partners to discuss massive oil and gas projects, because the oil fields in Alberta is massive amount of money for them over there. We got in plenty of good talks in car rides to the mountains to go see Banff and doing all that in Calgary and the beautiful scenery.
Because you went to Canada.
I went to Canada, yeah.
Yeah, how's the fucking Fent? Did you do any Fent?
I definitely didn't do any Fent. No, I didn't see any.
Trank?
No, no trank.
You didn't do any trank or Fent?
No trank or
really?
Fent. Nah.
I thought that was like why people go to Canada and to like get arrested for like expressing your opinion.
Luckily, saw none of that. Alberta is much more. They're the resource.
Did they offer you a visa?
Resource-rich state. A visa?
Did they offer you one?
They love me over there, but I didn't have to even apply for one. I just had to only.
No, like, do you reckon they didn't offer you a citizenship or anything? No, you're not brown enough.
Not brown.
Oh, that was a racist joke. Sorry. I apologise.
Sorry about that.
I apologise. I was trying to set that up for so long.
He had it in his head. He had an idea and he wouldn't let it go.
We were going back to it. Merab. I was talking to my boys about it, and they were like, I just hate watching him. Like, and they're not casuals by any means.
Yeah.
Like they understand the ground game. They're not they just don't like watching him fight. They find his style boring. And then in my head I'm like, I love it.
Yeah.
Because I love how he lets him up. He lets him Merab.
Yeah. It's different. It's different from Khabib where everything was about keeping him on the ground.
Slow and it's slow and it's like a boa constrictor just coiling you up. Khabib's just taking centimeters off you every fucking second. Yeah. That's how those daggies do it. They take the am I wrong in saying that?
No, that's
But Merab is like, I'm gonna run at you with my head forward, and I'm gonna take you down. I'm not gonna get you down, but that's the plan. Because then after that, I'm gonna try and take you down again, but you're kind of gonna get back up. But then I'm gonna take you down again, but then I'm gonna let you up, and then I'm gonna punch you in the face, and then I'm gonna fucking kick you, and then I'm gonna fucking it's just
dirty, man.
But you don't get
a dogfight.
You don't get a second. Like there is not 1 second where you're like you can go back and be like, okay. I'm going to go for... No, you can't, because he's like...
He's on you.
Poof, poof, poof. You have to fight.
So he leads with that. He leads with all of his pressure, and now he's done it so long, and he's accommodated his style and his weapons into such a unique formation that, like you said, his grappling is made like his trips. But this is what DC talked like with wrestling and counting a takedown where it's a mat return and little subtle differences like that. But his ability to take you off your feet, his ability to clinch you and take you off your feet. And I'm trying to explain that to a bloke that doesn't know. I'm like, if he gets his hands locked, you watch, he'll just ragdoll him and rub on, like drag on his hips. He's going to kick a leg out. And then he did a few, he just like sticks his leg out, takes him down.
It's just to annoy you. It's just so you're never comfortable. You're never balanced. You're never safe. And he's 4'6", and I'm pretty sure he's shorter than me.
I think he might be shorter than you. If not, he's at your level.
I've said it on the pod a million. This is my, how Joe Rogan will say. I've heard that I can tell half of Joe Rogan's podcast.
Of course, the monologues he might be able to give.
Yeah, but when he tells a story, like the other day, I was watching one with my missus. She's obviously never watched heaps of Joe Rogan.
Of course,
and he starts telling the story about, I guarantee you even
I've done it. No, I've done it, yeah.
He started telling the story about how he doesn't do coke because he knows this guy and his brother was addicted to coke.
Back in his school days.
Do you know that?
Yes,
but I know that story as well as Joe does.
That's right,
yep. It's a weird thing with podcasts.
And then sometimes he'll start talking about it and he goes, I know people that have listened for a long time will know this story. I'm just going to continue on.
But it's funny how you share the same memories as people now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Shared memories through a digital mechanism that people are still trying to navigate that now, man. They're trying to do it with the immediacy, but what I always liked about it, like you said, and what even talks about is engagement of a conversation, even not to learn something. He's just like, sometimes though, he listens to his bow hunting and his fishing and his cars, and he'll listen to, but he goes, it's just people talking so that you're not by yourself. And people that can navigate a conversation well. All of this started because it was like, what if you were sitting on an interesting convo, being that guy sitting in the corner of two people that were talking about things that kind of interested them. And some people are better at that than others. And then sometimes you just want it because it's better that you're sitting around and people start a conversation. You're like, oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to think about it. That's an interesting way to talk about it. That's a perspective I haven't thought of. But now we live it where you can find that so easy. You can listen to other people. You can get into an echo chamber. You think their opinions are your opinions. Their ideas are your ideas. You tie yourself to them, and then it becomes way more full blown than what it started out as, which was like, imagine if you could just listen to other people. Like the fun point of a conversation was being people that could do it well. You might learn an interesting tidbit, or you're just listening to people that are spouting nonsense, and if you don't like it, you could turn and walk away, which is also what you can do with podcasts.
Well, my version of like Joe Rogan's, like I've said it a million times, is Merab is no. There would be nothing worse in a professional fight. Like I've been tired during. I'm back at training now next week, by the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm starting back. There's nothing worse than not being able to breathe because you're so tired after 2 rounds of pads.
Yeah.
Knowing you have another 5.
You're gonna,
But that's pads.
That's pads.
Imagine how upsetting it would be.
You've trained for it. You're in a fight.
Like, what people don't understand, all of those fighters, all of them, after the first round, generally are pretty fucking tired.
Yep.
Fighting hard in a harder fight, fighting hard for 5 minutes is fucking exhausting.
Yes.
It's who shows it, who has a better poker face and who has better cardio.
Yep.
There would be nothing scarier than going against a guy like Merab or fucking take your pick.
Yep.
Anyone like a Cain Velasquez, anyone that has, like, Cain's impressive for a big man, which is impressive. Morab is impressive for a small man.
Which where they say, which is also where technique counts for everything, because then it's not the power behind it, but it is all the technique. And Merab has put together this game where his technique,
he outwills everyone.
He's outworked and outwilled everyone. Yes.
Everyone. He doesn't. There's nothing worse than in the 5th round of a fight, knowing you have. Corey didn't even want to fucking go back out. You could see it. He was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do?"
Wasn't it in the 5th where because he started to open up because he knew he was that much down at that stage?
Fucked.
Because
there's nothing in a situation like that. It's that there is nothing a coach can do.
Yeah.
Like realistically. The one exception of that might be like a Leon Edwards or something where the coach just fucking gave it.
You got to pull this out the
or
fire.
When JDM keep pinging the cunt, keep pinging the cunt, things like that.
Yep,
that's different.
Yep.
But when you're fighter,
we are firemen.
But we are firemen, Teddy Atlas. But there's literally nothing like they could do. They couldn't pull him out of that. He was fucked. He's outstriking us.
Yep.
He's up fucking. He's had 2 10-8 rounds, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? There's nothing worse. Comes up. Imagine fucking going out DDP and comes up. Perfect example. That.
Yeah. Once you go out after the 4th, you see though he was smiling at the end of the second because the whole narrative leading into that fight, DDP versus Hamza, was that if he gets past 2,
I said it
and he got up smiling.
No one picked that fight.
And then all of a sudden Hamza just did the same thing.
No one picked. No one. And I'm the biggest Kamzat dick rider there is. I
didn't think he'd be able to do that.
I honestly think Kamzat is the scariest fighter I've seen in fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
Because
what you're talking about with Merab at a smaller level, ragged on, but it's like you literally can't do anything. But if he wants to,
he got him in a crucifix fucking 3 times.
More than that,
wasn't it?
Maybe in the first round, he got him in a crucifix 3 times. He just kept getting him to the crucifix.
People don't understand. Everyone's like, "It's fucking gay."
Yeah,
dude. Do you know what he fucking fumbled the bag with? He didn't actively go for the finish.
Yeah, and that's what they've talked about: dominance and position of dominance in jiu-jitsu.
He could have knocked him out in the 2nd round, 3rd round.
That was maybe not, but that was a big point of Luke Thomas where he's talking about. Where he's like, control, but the point of a control in a fight is to still. And so I much like you, I watched it and appreciated the absolute dominance, because even with a guy that doesn't. Like, he'd keep fighting and get back up. And I mean, in the 5th, there was a scramble. Hamza essentially fell off the top, got into bottom half guard, and then just like, I'm not going to hang down. But he did, right? He hung down there for a few minutes as well. So he pushed himself to get there. But Merab, in terms of, his up-down strategy and his control, But like you said, it's not the control to pin you down, and
it's to let you back up. He wants to take you. He's not looking to take you down. He's looking to take your fucking energy. That's what he wants. He doesn't want your fucking. He doesn't want anything else from you but your energy.
Yeah, he's sucking your soul.
The more you're fucked, the more he's dancing after his fights.
Yeah, it's true.
He's fucking He could fight twice in a night.
This is like
he's an outlier among fucking a division
Yeah.
that is notorious for having freak cardio.
Well, here's a fun one for you. It's not much of a callback because he's still been going for a while, but remember Clay Guida? He just never had the skills, but he always had that gas tank because he was a mad hatter. He'd come out dancing, blah, blah, he'd go out and fucking fight.
He'd fucking...
And he'd go nuts.
His brother would slap...
His brother would slap the shit out of him. As soon as he got in there, he would go all hard.
What was the fight he had? Was it with Diego Sanchez?
Diego Sanchez.
Bro,
maybe one of the best first rounds of all time.
First round, if no one's watched...
The first minute and a half.
Do you know what we'll do? My first Patreon episode, I will react live to... Do you know what I'm going to do for my first
some old
Patreon?
fights and
No,
react
do you know
to
what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to show my missus and get her reaction to these fights.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'll give the first reactions
to
the greatest fights of all time. And that's the greatest one of the greatest.
Yeah, the first, because it's good, the first minute and a half.
Do you know what fucks me with Clay Guida? My mate today, Aaron, we go back and forth about Mackenzie Dern a little bit.
Okay.
We go back and forth. She's in the media. She fought last weekend.
Mackenzie Dern?
She
fights tomorrow.
This is out.
Oh, this is out.
This is out
next
week.
Right, sorry.
I'm a professional, Tom.
Oh,
you just fucked it.
Fuck.
You just fucked it.
Damn it.
They all thought this was this
live
week.
at the moment. No. We just said about WNO. We knew it was a few days before.
Fuck.
We're a few hours about. Doesn't matter. Keep going. Mackenzie Dern. She fights tomorrow.
And her ass is fucking... But the UFC... Whoever is the cameraman for... I reckon they have... So what I see happening is Dana has like a certain videographer, and when he calls him, he's only for certain girls that fight. Because this one cameraman in the UFC understands the fucking assignment every time.
You mean
every fucking time,
You
dude.
mean Mackenzie's on the right and it's the low right shot looking up from the bottom of the stage?
Have you seen them from today?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And my mate sends me and I was like, fuck, she gets like uglier and hotter every time I see her.
Uglier and
like
hotter?
It's the only girl because a bit like her face gets more something with it. I don't know, every time I see her, but she's just so cute.
Oh man, yeah.
But
when she didn't make weight, you look at her and you'd be like, oh, that is tight. How do you not make weight?
My mate messages me a picture of her today and she's like, she kind of looks like Clay Guida. And I was no.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
No, you can't. I was like,
Jesus.
fuck.
Clay Guida early days with his shave before the beard came in. But yeah, no, we were talking about that because I was thinking it's a good point, but weaponizing cardio and who have been the best at it. But it's tying everything together. So he weaponizes cardio. He pulls out this up-down strategy where he's just like, if I can get to your hips, I'll take you down. I don't have to hold you down. Because now his striking's actually got quite crisp where he presents so many problems on the feet that then his sharp jab, the rear hand, obviously with all of those strikes hitting, it's all set up by footwork and getting because at the end of the day, all he knows is if I get close enough to you to grab you, I will grab you, I'll drag you down, I'll let you back up, I'll laugh in your face, I'll jab you again, I'll take you back down, and you're going to get tired way before I do.
That would suck.
Yeah, it would suck, dude. It sucks all the nuts.
That's where I'm just built different to these guys. I'd tap in the second round.
Like, you realise, this is no good.
Even if nothing was happening, I'd fucking quit on
Sav's own version of no mask. He goes, I don't need the 11th round.
Free Palestine.
Yeah,
whatever. I don't know. Whatever I have to say to get out of this situation. Just fucking let me out.
Jump out of the ring. Get me out of here.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. Oh, bro, do you know did you watch the fight on Contender Series 3 weeks ago?
Yes, I did. The massive one. Yeah.
When I was like, because I seen online, I was like, people are fucking hammering it, saying it's like the best fight they've ever seen, this, and that.
Best fight on the Contender, because to hang in there and just keep slinging. I watched it. It was nuts.
I watched it like 4 days after it happened.
Yeah, I watched it because I had to watch a big clump of them being traveling. I came back and watched like 4 episodes in a row.
But that fight was so impressive.
Oh my God.
They tried to they were brawling, they were being technical, they were just going tit for tat. There were moments where they were standing and banging, and they were doing it for free essentially. That's how fucking gangster those cunts are. And then Dana White gave them 25 G's each. Which is, and everyone's like, give them fucking more. That's a lot, mate. Those guys were fighting for $150 3 years ago. That's a lot of fucking money.
Well, that gets into the other aspect of how much money happens at the lower level before go all the way back to, jiu-jitsu, but MMA, even Brando at the moment, mate, to make money on local shows, and how much just to get the skill development while you're training that hard, living in your fucking car, trying to make ends meet, to eventually maybe get to the point where you get to the big show. And even if you start on low contracts, and goes back to your conversation with Richie as well, and him understanding a little bit more about contracts, and you go in, but you've signed this contract, but all of a sudden you get first fight knockout, they might renegotiate, second fight another knockout, another fight you win a decision, they're like, no, we're happy, we'll just keep paying you a little bit more and up it. But it goes all these other ways to make it, get the eyeballs on you, to then pay you for what you're worth. But it might take fucking 10 years of work to become an overnight success. And sometimes with MMA, it's even more. But it's just whether or not you were doing the tournaments from such a young age. Someone, like, we knew this for a long time ago. People like Miles, man, like their kids and stuff, all the kids that come around the gyms, and they're learning, people that learn MMA now from 6 years old. Mm-hmm. And if they stick with it and they're not burnt out by some point and they really want to do it, then you're going to get these phenoms if you get these good people around them that can, you want to go out. But I don't know, it's a little unrelated, but all of a sudden Tom Aspinall, they're talking about he's got 3 fights left and his dad doesn't want him to re-sign.
Tom Aspinall can get fucked if that's the case. I'm sick of it. Wait up. I'm loading up something to show you.
All right, cool. Sorry, I just handed it back over then while you were doing other things.
I'm listening, but Tom Aspinall's pissed me off twice now. Oh. And I'm by no means a Tom Aspinall hater. I fucking love Tom. I think actually, for Australians especially, because Australian humour and English humour is very similar. It's very satirical.
I think we're quite receptive to Tom Aspinall.
Well, Americans don't understand our humour as much as people from England.
Yeah.
Like, we have a very dry, like, very sarcastic sense of humour. We love to shit on things subtly. Like, everything's kind of it's a bit different. Yes. But anyway, he is so funny, man. Like, he's very funny, he's very good, but he said he's going to vacate his belt when his friend comes up.
Yes, yep.
Which you have to fucking get over.
Yeah, wow. That's essentially what Dana said.
It's heavyweight. Yeah. His mate is 2 wins away from that.
Yeah, it's true.
So what? But Tom's going to ice a division or relinquish the belt. If he does that, he's not even in the fucking argument of the greatest of all time.
Not for the greatest of all time.
No, but isn't that the goal?
I think the goal might be is if he can go out on top using the platform.
And then do boxing.
Yeah,
and then maybe, do fucking boxing.
The boxing, but again, but look at what everyone in the UFC's done that made it to a certain level. Everyone then wanted to jump over to boxing. So we all might want to shit on boxing and not make the differentiation of MMA to boxing and it's one versus the other. There is still a lot of money in and when you look at the money and the numbers of it, people that get really good in MMA, if they have the ability, do want to then just go over to boxing because there's still that much more money in it.
I don't know.
We appreciate it for being able to fight. Like, we got into off boxing.
I just want to see the best people fucking. I want to see him get out early. Like, I don't want to see Tom fight 10 more times and get fucking brain damage and then lose to an up and coming dude. I just want him to clear out. I'm so sick of champs not clearing out divisions. Yeah. JDM is going to do it, right. I believe. If he beats Islam, JDM's staying where he is and he's fucking riding it out.
Mate, everything runs with after this. Yeah. If he gets through Islam, mate, you're talking he's beaten.
But I'm sick of champs not, like, owning a division anymore. They all want to go up here and then they want to fuck off and do fucking boxing and then do... It's like, dude... You don't fucking just. There's enough money in the UFC. Yeah. you don't need $500 billion for a boxing. Yeah, it's dope if you do it. Yeah, but fucking you're you're set up anyway. Just fucking clean out a division. You're earning, like, if you're a good personality and shit in the UFC now, you're probably earning fucking like 5 million a fight, 10 million a fight. You're earning fucking 2 to 5 million a year with endorsements. You're earning fucking 2 to 3 to 4 million on your social medias, because every fucking UFC fighter has a YouTube account now.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them have it.
Once you get there, that's
Volk.
That's what we started with, about being able to sell yourself with Moody and doing
Volk
all
makes
that.
more money now
on his socials,
on his YouTube channel.
Cooking with Volk.
I guarantee you, and that's why the Sesh with Sav is taking over Sydney, Australia in February, and I'll be at the fights.
Boom.
I'll be at the fights. I reckon it's going to be Volk's last one. He's fighting Motzvar. Came out today.
Oh, yeah. I did see there was a few fights that got announced. I didn't actually look through the list.
It came out today. It's confirmed. They both signed. Alexander Volkanovski will defend his belt against Motzvar in Sydney, Australia. I believe it'll be for the last time. If not, it is going to be for the last time on home soil.
Very possible.
I will not miss it.
Do you think he went for Motzvar as well? Because he can grappling while
Motzvar is number one. He deserves it.
He deserves it. He definitely deserves a shot.
That's why he's getting it. I don't think Volkanovski's picking it because it's an easier matchup than. I
don't think it's an easier one. I just think.
Who else is there? Who's looming in the background again?
Lerone
Murphy just came off that fantastic knockout.
And that's why. Because it's the knockout. Yeah. It's the knockout aspect of being
but then again, Motzvar is the most deserving.
He's the most deserving because of the body of work that he's already done in the division.
And it's a more favourable fight in the trauma department.
Remember, not too long ago, it was close, right? But he beat Aljamain Sterling when Aljo first came up to 145.
Do you know what I want Volk to do? I want Volk, but you can't do it to Lerone. But, you could. But, yeah, you could. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, UFC can do whatever they want.
I would love for Volk to beat Motzvar, and then I'd like him to fight. I'd like Merab to come up, and that be his last fight.
Oh yeah, Bisping was already talking about that not too long ago.
I'd love for Volkanovski and Merab.
That would be a fight that I think Volk would more take, but
at the White House.
That would be great. That's
co-main great. Co-main that as the White House event. Volk deserves it. Merab deserves it. They're both dope guys.
If he gets, he's going to get through Yarn. If he gets through Yarn, and which he already took him down and broke the record, or Matt returns for like 60 in a fight, it was ridiculous. Him getting on Yarn and just Merab and ragdolling him. But Merab said not too long ago about fighting Volk. He goes, I don't want to do that.
I'd like to see Pantoja and Merab.
I would like that more, and that would be super because the ground game, what Pantoja presents.
And Pantoja's a little fucking man, and he's got great cardio.
Yeah, and he's got really good cardio. And on the ground, he ain't taking. He'll take something from
Merab is going to be considerably stronger. Like, I think that is going to be if they fought, that would be the biggest factor.
Yeah,
because Pantoja's probably bigger. I don't know.
Just body mass.
Yeah, I don't know. Merab's so small.
Actually never been really a big boy. Pantoja's never issued with weight stuff.
Yeah, I'd imagine they wouldn't be too far, but Merab would be just bigger. He'd be, and I feel like
that stylistic matchup would be very.
Corey Sandhagen's big.
You know what I mean?
And he ragdolled him. And Corey Sandhagen could maybe double in 145.
Yeah, because Corey Sandhagen's what, 6'1", 6'2"?
He's a big dude. He's not a small frame. He's pretty skinny as well.
He's skinny as fuck. But in terms of, I think it's like body types. Because what was it just with Pantoja with Merab? It's like, to get to us. What was I just thinking of though? It was something to do with fucking body types. And that's what it was. The body types. The flying knee by Charles Jourdain against Davey on the weekend. Where I thought of Merab versus Corey Sandhagen.
I missed it.
Because he kneed him and shattered his nose with a flying knee and then high elbow guillotined him like immediately afterwards. And Jourdain, got beat. Davey Grant.
I fucking love Charles. He's
come down to 35 now.
Was his post-fight speech excellent?
They're
always pretty interesting.
They were, but why is that one not?
What did he say?
Because he said something like,
what's the famous one?
Charles Jourdain with the fun with the Sparta kick and then yelled at him.
No, but the post-fight speech where he's talking to everyone to go read a certain book.
No, that was
that's Charles
Hanato
Jourdain.
Moicano.
Oh shit! No, but Charles Jourdain. I was thinking of Hanato.
Yeah, you're
Moicano.
thinking Hanato Moicano.
Yeah.
He's the one that said Von Flees, the economist, the famous economist.
Yeah, I got him mixed up. Yeah, Charles Jourdain Spartan kicked fucking.
Yeah, he Spartan kicked him.
Homeboy.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what. But yeah, so he's apparently a very good ex Twitter follow and Instagram follow, and his personality, how he fights, he's just like comes forward.
He's one of my favorite follows on Instagram. He's a bad motherfucker, man.
He's a bad man, but apparently he's very
educated as fuck as well.
Yeah, he's smart, and he has a bit of a razz, and he sends out a lot of funny opinions on there. But then when he goes in there and fights, and he's gone from, and he goes down, and he's striking Air Jordan because he likes to throw flying fucking spinning techniques. But he might have one of the nastiest guillotines in the game at the moment because he jumps on that neck and he's like, yeah, cool.
Do you know who, like, hell pisses me off watching fight? Like, I fucking hate watching them fight. Cheeto Vera. I hate it.
It's frustrating.
Dude, well, it's like...
It's very frustrating.
How can you just not throw strikes?
He waits for the most opportune moment to do it.
But you're too much of a counter striker. Yeah. You almost in a Cheeto fight should just not do the first round and just give it to the other person.
Well, how many times have they had to say on commentary, it's like, what kind of a warm-up should you be doing if you need to feel this certain way? Get a real good sweat on in the back so that by the time you come out, and if you know you can push such a good pace for a good amount of time,
being in his corner,
hit pads for 40 minutes before you go out there.
Being in his corner must be fucked.
What did they say about Morab?
Morab was sparring the day before, the day of
15 or 25 minutes.
But that's because if he didn't, he would legit lose the fight. Yeah. He needs to fucking feel something.
He still came out in that first round and lost to Corey Sandhagen because he still wasn't throwing enough. Then he came out and dropped him in the second and then just ran over the top of him. Just completely took over it. But he lost that first round to Sandhagen, and Cejudo put it up there, and I remember watching and going, oh shit, if this plays out for the next 4 rounds after Sandhagen looted that and Merab doesn't really change, we're going to see. And Merab came out and dropped him with the second and was like, yeah, no, that ain't happening. Just needed. After he'd already sparred, he'd already done all this.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Do you know... Yeah. Anyway, we've done a lot of Merab glazing.
We've glazed Merab. Oh, you pulled this. You can do it.
I have this up. Okay, just hear me out.
All right, I'm hearing you.
So you see this?
Yep. Oh, yeah, okay.
What do you reckon?
Nah, what about Steve Buscemi in Mr. Deeds?
That's fucked. Dude, the homeless dude with the googly eye.
Where is it? I buy the Ferrari. Yeah.
There's no way. Dude.
I saw someone superimpose the face on the fight with Dern and the fight thing, and someone put Buscemi's head from Mr. Deeds in her face, and I was like, oh, that is just something else.
Nah, that's dog as fuck, dude. Oh, dude, that fucking gave me a hernia. Dude, that's fucking rough.
Now that's the one. Don't worry about your buddy Rob Schneider, mate. Steve Buscemi is where it's at.
Yeah, I'm on videos.
Oh, I thought it was just a...
Dude! There's no way.
Maybe it was some kind of wizard. Are you sure they weren't just waving?
Fuck! That's so... Shout out to Jandra Dover, by the way. I know there's actually no way I can say that I'm not being rude. Because that's fucking hell rude. But I do enjoy watching you fight, and I hope you bashed Dern last weekend or this coming
the weekend coming. But, okay, so you think Jandra Dover's going to get it done? Styles make fights, and she's a ground game, and Dern's got one of the best ground games in female MMA.
She's too hot to win a title.
That's what UFC want. I mean, they've got Jandra Dober versus Dern. I don't want to say if the males, the strong male demographic that watch UFC, what they're trying to do here, she's earned it. Jandra Dober is like top of the food chain.
Straight up, I would sign up to Jandra Dober's OnlyFans before I did Dern's.
Shut up, man.
Dude,
Just shut
I can see hot bitches on Pornhub all day.
Yeah, well, okay.
I look at a beautiful woman every morning when I wake up. That's just in case.
That's
just
very
in
nice.
case.
Very
she
Casey. Okay.
watches
Fair point.
But if I want to see some shit, I'm paying $3.99 for Jan Dober.
Well, if it's $3.99, OnlyFans works for some. It works for a very small minority.
Do you ever see?
I didn't see Sandhagen's nuts when he put him out. I was not one of the guys that paid $2 to watch of the 2 million that he made.
What's her name? Oh,
the Brazilian.
Yes,
I saw the picture. I did not see I did not follow.
You know the one that Andrade.
Yeah, Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, she had an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I saw.
It was fucking exactly how you thought it was.
Yeah, that's
wild.
When you were saying about that, that's where my mind went. I was not going to say it, but there you go. So they do, but then some do it classy. Look at Paige Van Zandt, makes all the money off of her OnlyFans. Luckily, her husband, he's not winning titles anytime soon. So
did he win? He won his last fight.
No, he lost it.
Oh, did he? He's 1-1 then.
Yeah, he's 1-1. He looked all right in the first round, and then he got hit with something. Like he fought someone that was really good.
Have you? Do you know what the fight is? Dern and that Riki.
Oh yeah, baby shark.
Yeah.
That
is the fight. Unfortunately, Mackenzie Dern and Tracy Cortez are in different weight classes. I searched it up.
You looked at it. Yeah. Well, that's why they wanted to put because that was a massive step up because Cortez fought Rose Namajunas in her last fight, and she lost. Rose beat her.
Yeah.
So. They still try and do that.
And
we were
whole
saying,
fucking Rose pisses me off, man, with the fucking coach.
With Barry.
The whole fucking Barry situation.
Yeah. Well, she just doesn't want to fight anymore, and she's never really been.
She's just a sook. She doesn't handle losing.
Yeah, but skill-wise, she's
fantastic.
She's been very good.
But who did she bash? She bashed Jędrzejczyk.
Jędrzejczyk knocked her out. Yeah, knocked her out and then beat her by decision.
And Jędrzejczyk wasn't out of her prime.
No, she was still good.
She was
still there. She took the title from her, and that's when the Boogie Woman. That was the whole Boogie Woman incident. But we'll say, the women's division at the moment is hard. We were talking about American champion Kayla Harrison. Man. Who else? So Nunes. So Nunes is coming back. They're going to fight.
It has to be at the White House card too.
But look at that. Okay, so once that's done at 135, what else is left in the 135 women's division?
Nothing. They have to abolish it.
That's like they demolished featherweight. They've demolished 145. They've gotten rid of 135. And Kayla Harrison does this. There's nothing else. You got 125 and 115.
It's different though because if Kayla beats Nunes, everyone's going to say, Kayla's the greatest 135 of all. It's literally, that fight is for the GOAT. But I don't think
because of what's been said with their training.
Yeah, I don't think it's heaps fair because Nunes is out of the game for so long.
She's been out for a while now.
Long time.
Been out for a hot second.
And just women's MMA is just in shambles at the moment, man. Besides Weili and Shevchenko.
That's the next big one. But then once you get through that, and then you're looking at
nothing.
What's down the pipeline, and that's looking at this. How else is Dern getting a title shot without having to...
Dean Thomas.
The trade for the hot chick for Ankalaev.
No, you know Dean Thomas?
Yeah.
He made a comment yesterday or the day before or last week when you're watching this video. And it was... And I honestly didn't know that this was for a title because I didn't...
Dern versus Jandiroba.
It didn't click to me because Weili moved up.
Yep.
But there's never been a title fight that anyone cares less about.
About this one?
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's a made up. It's a made up because it's a vacation.
And I'm sorry if people are taking that as if Sevlo hates women's MMA. Women's MMA isn't as fun to watch, but there is a select handful of fights that are fucking incredible.
So who?
Weili fucking Valentina.
Yeah.
No, Weili versus Jędrzejczyk, where Jędrzejczyk looked like fucking ET after the fight. There's been some fantastic Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey, one of the greatest MMA moments of all time.
Yeah.
But women's MMA is so fucking thin at the moment because they're waiting for the young girls to come up.
Yeah, but what young girls are coming up?
Not many that are like
legit contenders.
Not many that are incredible to watch. They're all boring.
But it's almost like, and then the standout ones win the titles, and then
I feel the same about heavyweight.
There's still the
heavyweight shit. The men's heavyweight division's terrible.
I was going to equate it to I was going to say women's MMA is like the men's heavyweight division.
Bam Bam's still in the top 10.
Yeah, I know.
Bam hasn't won a fight in 3 years. He's fucking 0-7.
Yeah.
0-6.
I think he might be 1-6 or 1-7. But
I don't fucking know. It's not good.
It's been a tough go.
It's not top 10.
Yeah. But men's heavyweight division is thin. females at the higher weight classes, and even then at 125. Because, this is 125, right? Dern versus Jan Dope. No, this is 115, sorry. This is 115.
Little women.
So even the smaller ones, they don't want to open up the atom weight division because they don't think it can be exciting, which is the 105, which is what Laura Sanko's always, she fought at 105. That's why she stopped fighting.
Get Laura in there.
Because Laura wants to fight, she'd fight at 105.
She's
an
could
atom
bring
weight.
it back. If she's
a good enough commentator. Laura, don't
do
it. You don't need to. But
she's a great
analyst.
She's fantastic.
Well, she's the mainstay other. So you've got the play-by-play on the contender. You can have Laura Senko, and then you just change in whichever blokes around that.
I'm not gonna lie. Joe DC and Anik are not the best.
I don't think they're the best
together
commentary
anymore.
team now. Yeah.
Nah, but obviously big events. I used to be like, nah, you need them. Anik, you need. Anik, you need. I think you need Bisping and Felder, personally.
Yeah, well, Joe's going to make it. I think Joe's going to, he'll do it as long... as soon as
Joe,
Dana leaves, it's fucking done.
I honestly think DC ruins it for me.
I've heard this kind of thing. Didn't JDM say that?
Joe sometimes... But those two together do not bounce off each other well, I don't think. I think they act like fans. They're not fans. I think DC as a fighter himself, I think he has a real built-in, obviously, favoritism towards certain things.
Yeah. Right.
But I feel as a commentator, you can't have that.
Yeah. Well,
and Joe, I feel like he's like not 1 foot out the door, but he's
1 foot out the door.
He's done
1 foot. He's most feet out the door. It's just I think to get the tickets, he's happy to do it. He's still well respected.
That's not me shitting on it. I still think Joe Rogan's the best fucking. Joe Rogan is a big part of why the UFC is what it is.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't mean he has to do all the commentary now. Because
Rogan.
If you really want to listen to Joe Rogan, you got to listen to his giant podcast.
What would you call his commentary?
Color.
Joe Rogan would have to be one of the best color commentators of all time.
Because he was explaining the striking, and then he was training jiu-jitsu when it first started back in the 30s and 40s. Then
he's an advocate for it.
Yeah, he always has been. But he's doing it for free. Rogan has so far transcended the sport of MMA.
He's transcended fucking everyone. That's his problem.
Yeah.
He's too rich.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
He's got a lot of his influential power, and if people would say, it depends on how you look at it. People would say it's lucky to be with someone like Joe, who's. I mean, when he had the issue with the blowout.
People that don't know him think he's like this fucking right-wing media fucking... Yeah. And like everyone that listens to him is like a fucking meathead retard. It's like, no. Yeah. Like, Joe's chill.
Yeah.
Just leave him alone.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fucking like Britney Spears.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
No, I've fucking Joe Rogan tattooed on me and I've been a hater.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Do I listen to every Joe Rogan podcast now? No.
Nope.
No. But do you know why? Because Joe is a 55-plus-year-old man that has $500 million in the bank.
Yep.
His interests are different to mine now.
Yep.
He has grown up.
Yep.
He's into God now.
Yeah, a little bit.
He loves all that shit.
Yep.
You know how I feel about that shit. Like, but does that diminish the good times for me? No. It's just fair. People have to stop. Like, it even happens on a small level with mine where people will come up to you and tell you who you should have on and what you should have on. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
well, you're the one that has to sit across from him.
Could I sit across from, like, all the cunts Joe talks to? No, it doesn't interest me at all. But, like, the whole point of the podcast, if I started interviewing people that I didn't want to fucking talk to, it'd be terrible.
Yeah.
So he's interviewing people he wants to talk to. They're just not in my taste anymore.
Yeah.
But the other day he did have a banger. First episode I listened to, start to finish, in ages.
Smashed it and just loved it.
In a long time.
Yeah,
guy, sorry for forgetting his name. He invented the Oculus Rift.
Oh, I didn't listen to that one. Yeah,
Dude,
I saw it.
Did you see it?
I saw it, and like as I saw it came up, I read the description, and I went,
was aliens.
I was like,
Half
that could
of it
be
was
interesting.
aliens.
I think that's the other day he was talking about. He's like, he was so smart. Where you sat across from him, and you were like, oh boy, you're this.
Did you
different
see
kind of smart.
Did you? So he's our age. He's actually probably closer to my age. He's young. He's like 31.
What are you trying to say, mate?
You're old.
It's my grey hair.
You're old. You're old. You're has been.
All right. Well, That hurts my feelings, but
Sorry. Anyway, sorry, we need to cut it off there.
and that's the end of the podcast. Thanks, mate. I'm going to go kill you outside before.
So he invented the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
And he invented it when he was like 16. He was tinkering it was tinkering from, when people was like, my son's a genius. No, he's not. He's a future drug addict.
Right.
But this kid was actually a genius.
Yeah.
He invented that, sold it to Facebook, I believe, for billions of dollars when he was like 21.
Yeah.
So he's a billionaire.
Yeah, so he's fine.
So he's taken a job for fun and games.
Yeah.
With the military as a weapons designer. So, but the story goes, do you know what his favorite show? He's like, he was talking with Joe and he's like, it's hilarious because my favorite anime or my favorite character of any anime, are you familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes. Oh, very well.
So
very much so.
His favorite, I am too. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Dude.
Have you not seen all my pop collection that I've got?
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh, the pops. Only pops I buy are Yu-Gi-Oh ones.
Interesting.
We'll talk.
We'll talk. Let me finish this thought because I'm so.
All right, let's go.
I'm very high.
As we talk about anime and Yu-Gi-Oh.
So his favorite character of all animes is Seto Kaiba.
Seto Kaiba,
who is a billionaire,
of course,
who makes weapons.
He made weapons. Yes,
but so he's gone on to make the Oculus Rift, a virtual interface, and now he works for the military designing futuristic products. Have you seen what he invented for the fucking military?
No. As you pull this up, Seto Kaiba is like. He's not the Yu-Gi-Oh is based off Yugi Moto, who's the protagonist, who's the good guy. Seto Kaiba for the first few seasons is the antagonist. He's the bad guy. But then you learn, you come to love him. But because he's the genius billionaire that invented this whole system of like how to play the cards, and they 3D render in real time. It's a great show if anyone wants to go back and watch it. But it's also a lot of ancient Egypt, which is probably what pulled you into it. The shadow games.
So I've always wanted to get into anime. I'm not. I can't. I'm going to tell you right now. I've watched maybe 10 episodes my whole life, and this was when it was in its prime. I watched 10 episodes of Pokemon.
Right.
And Dragon Ball Z. I might have watched a season. But all my friends, obviously, because we grew up in the era of it.
I've watched most of those, yeah.
My friends are diehard. Like, they're weebs. Like, they fucking geeks. They read the manna before they watch the fucking...
Yeah.
But the only one I've watched it maybe the whole thing in total, like 5 times.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh!
But did you
start watching DX?
Right, no.
Nah.
I just cut off.
Yeah, you watched the original.
Watched the movie. That's it.
It was like, because it was only like 3 seasons. 3 or 4 seasons.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is legit.
Oh,
it's so good. Even now, dude.
Yeah.
Like, fucking...
Your move.
Dude,
your move. The whole, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!
And then he hits you with a
exactly, man. The beat at the start.
Exodia.
Obliterate! Yeah, man. Oh, all right. That's a nerd out one. There you go.
Tom just stimmed.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was a real nerd out because, Yu-Gi-Oh! was essentially, I'd say it's my favorite cartoon. Because I've gone back and watched it multiple times and just appreciate the whole thing. And it's the only pops that I buy is Yu-Gi-Oh! Pops because there's way too many of them. And so, but yeah, there's also multiple iterations of it. But if you go back and watch the original 3 or 4 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before Dungeon Dice Monsters and shit came in, stick with it.
Sus this. This was, so this...
Oh, this is the helmet they were talking about.
This is a new product. We've been working on it for years. You'll feel they're a bit heavier than normal glasses. But the other thing about them is that they're also ballistic rated glasses. So you see in the front and then also on the sides. So if someone's attacking you with a drone and it blows up, this is going to keep those from going into your orbitals.
What is this outside piece
So yeah, put the glass, try putting the glass back on, see if you can pop that off. You'll notice like that one is actually, yeah, there we go.
This one?
Perfect. So that's a mission shield. So the mission shield is a piece that allows you to reconfigure the glasses for different use cases. We have another mission shield that protects you from laser energy weapons that we know China has. China has a bunch of directed energy laser laser weapons. Some of them for taking out drones, others designed to blind human troops.
Whoa.
And so we're designing mission shields that protect you from those types of emissions.
They're designed to blind human troops?
So
are they employed from drones?
I don't want to be too aggressive here because this is a new product. We've been working on it for years. It's called Eagle Eye.
This is what I was supposed to show you.
Of what it is like to use the system. I can see where every enemy is. So see that little right-hand corner where it sees behind the containers? They're tracking where the bad guy is. They're tracking where my guys are.
And
then watch when they go behind the container. So I can actually see
X-ray
through it
vision.
and watch. Now they're engaging the guy over there, and he's down. This is a new product. We've been working on it for years. It's called Eagle Eye.
Let me explain it to you as best as I can. As a fucking...
He's going to bro code it.
It all starts with the Jews. Nah.
Fuck's sake.
Nah. So
tell the stick figures.
So it's funny because I'm pretty sure you've said this on the pod before, and you are the one that told me about it. There's a thing called hive mind theories and stuff, like or like what would you call it? Like when he described it, it's not X-ray vision. It's a hive thing.
Yeah.
So every single army person has that helmet on.
Yeah.
And every drone is fitted with software to communicate with it.
Yeah.
Basically, you're not seeing through the wall. A drone sees behind the wall, and now you know what's behind the wall.
Yeah, reconfigures it.
Yeah, so it's like a hive mind. So you're moving as what? So you know what's happening in everyone else's... This is fucking legit. It's such an interesting pod. I heaps urge everyone that is an old school JRE fan.
Go listen to that.
Bro, Alien, it's just the perfect one.
Okay.
It's so good.
Oh, very good.
But he's big on Jesus now too, Joe, I reckon.
Yes, I think
he doesn't shill it because I know he will get hammered for it.
Yeah.
But he's into J. Everyone's into God, dude. Conor McGregor.
Apparently they're going to God. Conor was always like gave it up to God. Nah, not anything big, but he's Irish, man, and he's probably going for the Irish Catholics.
Yesterday, there's a famous clip of him going around of him saying he's saved. He's like full gone God.
No,
he's gone God.
I have not.
He's gone God.
I have not.
He has. He made a press conference for BKFC, and he's like, and he looked at.
He looked clean,
bro. He looked good. Okay. Like no. Like he looked like was talking
he's a prophet.
He was talking like pre.
Talking like when he was in the fight,
like Dennis Seaver era. Yeah, when Ariel used to, and he's like very soft spoken.
Yeah.
Like he was speaking like old Conor. He looked healthy. So he's obviously, I hope he stops doing cocaine.
Yeah. Well, we've seen the cocaine.
Like everyone's like, no, he's not. Conor's fucking nailing some coke, dude.
Conor's been hooked on coke for a little bit.
Coke
now.
and steroids.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of things.
Alcohol, coke, steroids, $100 million, a fat ass big booty Latina.
If there all gets thrown out to you, I'm pretty sure it's on JRN episode before where I heard. Yeah, I think it was Dr. Carl Hart or maybe it wasn't, but it was something to do with why does the mixture of cocaine and alcohol feel so easy to fucking do?
Because it feels so
because
good.
It actually it releases a molecule which makes you feel fucking fantastic, but it's terrible for your body.
Fucking Mad Dog NDN. It's fucking good.
That's why they dump it. But why do they go hand in hand? Is because apparently it releases this molecule which makes you feel fucking terrific.
What about
but it's very, very bad for you.
What about with pokies? And
that's not good either. I think any addiction is not good either.
No. Mixed with cocaine and alcohol.
Yeah, because you want to talk about an addictive personality. All of a sudden, it's like
all of them.
Give me bright lights, and I'm supercharged, and I'm fucking like. All of a sudden, the inhibitions are lowered by having a depressant that still makes you want to chat and have a good old time.
Well, if cocaine's bad for you, then why did God make it?
Well, humans hubris synthesized it from its natural product.
He made the plant.
Well, he made the plant.
He made that plant knowing.
And that's where hubris comes from. No, because...
Maybe the aliens came down here and showed us how to refine it.
They just zapped the fucking coca leaf, and then next minute you just... Oh, no, altitude sickness. But what if we just took that one molecule and just made it 500 times more potent than the original intention, and then your brain just can't differentiate it, and you're just like, oh my God, everything is the best in the world.
I've never tried it.
Me neither, man. Me neither. I'm speaking from a lot of heavy reading. It's all theory based.
I was a Pablo Escobar enthusiast. I actually have read a bit about him before. He used to spend $20,000 a month on rubber bands for his money.
Yep.
Do you know how rich you have to be to do that?
It's to spend that money, but also then to think about, you've got so much cash, you can't put it in banks, you can't filter it. What happens about...
Do you reckon you would have been a good criminal?
Away? No, terrible.
Do you reckon...
Terrible.
You would have been a good criminal?
Nope, terrible.
Okay, here's one for you.
Okay.
If you were going to choose, like, if you think there's one crime you would be good at, what would it be? It could be like thievery, heists. It could be like fraud. You'd be great at fraud.
Maybe fraud.
Dude, you'd be good at fraud.
Nah, because I can't lie to people that are, especially that you know and care about. The idea and the issue with lying and doing all that is my age and my conscience now. When you read more and you know more and you understand that we live in a world of emotions and feelings, that is the here and the now of the world that we live in. But we want to think that we then have this future projection on when we can look forward. We know that we have that ability, but we can't live there all the time. But we know that we're going to go from the present to the future. Lies carry over from A to B. And you don't feel that when you're a younger person, you don't give a fuck as much. So you can lie as frequently, you can do all this. And then the big ones that we read stories about is giant frauds, Ponzi schemes. You corrupt because you got to a position of power. You realize that if I just keep the game going of lies, eventually, like, you don't even think it's going to all come crashing down like a house of cards, which is essentially what all lies are. And giant amounts of fraud is lying to a large amount of people in a position of power. That's essentially what fraud is.
I love fraud.
I could imagine, it's a powerful weapon to use to people,
when I was younger, I used to love a bit of insurance fraud.
Depends on how it's used, because if you want to get to that.
Burning out a car every now and then.
Oh, yeah,
something like that. Or like, I used to love thievery.
Yeah.
But like not in the sense of robbing people, like a good, like just a little bit of just rape.
Not you see, because you would never put a gun to someone's face to see the terror on
just
their...
an innocent crime. Yeah. I stole some saffron and some garlic from Woolworths the other day. Recently.
Yeah, by
12 years ago. They're fucking price gouging me.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $27 for some fucking Australian grown garlic. I'll put 3 cloves in my pocket.
So we're not getting it from China anymore, because that's why we probably got it so cheap. But also, even no matter how cheap, like $8 for a punnet of blueberries. Yeah, I'm not buying them at that stage.
Did you know our podcasts are all available in Portuguese now?
I did not know that. No. What, your podcast has been fucking put onto Portuguese?
No.
Oh, no, someone else is fucking loving it?
No, I'll bring one up. Wait up.
But you know what that's called? You know that's the difference, right?
Do you know what? I reckon you would have been great at, like...
Oh, this is the difference.
Insurance fraud, for sure. You're smart. You build a character. You'd really commit to the character.
Here's the thing.
Tom's don't see. This is why he'd be good at it. He's like, no, I haven't done it before.
Never. White collar as well. That's the difference. Blue collar crime to white collar crime. You know the difference?
White collar crime, you get away with it.
White collar crime is fraud, insurance.
I like a bit of white collar crime, dude.
Doctoring numbers.
Yeah, it's white because black people couldn't use computers.
No, that's why it's blue, because what's white collar? White collar is higher end, like lawyering, doctoring, any issue. White collar crime is anything to do with the doctor, a medical malpractice. All that is like white collar crime. Blue collar crime is like, I'll put a gun to your face, I'll put a knife to your neck, I'll take you, kidnapping, all that stuff. That's the difference between white collar crime and blue collar crime. So you're looking at me because I can speak well. You think I do white collar crime because I just wouldn't mind fucking people over at the end of the day.
I honestly think that I would be really good at a bank heist.
In which stage would you be good? Because that's blue collar crime, because you have to go in with a weapon.
I'm pretty cool at no, like a slick one.
Oh, slick one.
Like slick, like there's a plot and I have to act in it. Because I can talk shit on the fly.
You're Patrick Swayze.
I'm hell little, so I can fit in the little gaps.
You're one of the ex-presidents.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what you think, mate. You think you'd be like an ex-president. Let's be honest.
I hell overstay
You would be terrible as a fucking bank robber, dude. Come on. You would be fucking awful. I would be awful. We're not crimesmen. We've never done it.
We could do it.
Nah. Crime. Luckily, I never looked at the option of crime as an option, which I don't think some people have that. Some people have the temperament, some people don't. Some people have the circumstances, some people don't. I have never been in such a way where I'm like, yep, that seems like a good idea. So unfortunately, I now stick to fucking working a normal job, coming to hang out with mates, talk some fights.
Here you go. I couldn't do it to our videos. But all the new YouTube videos, if you go here, if you
look at
if you go to settings and you go to audio track, you can do all of these.
Look at that.
So
Malaysian, Polish, Polynesian. Oh, that's its own separate thing.
Do Portuguese. So all my MMA videos, people can watch
in Portuguese.
in Portuguese.
Oh my goodness.
Or like even is there Mandarin?
No, there's Malaysian there, German, Hindi, Indonesian. What have you got here?
皆さん、
Oh,
よう
wow.
こそ新たなエピソードへ。エピソードなんてありません。これ
There's
はた
AI
だの
for
お
you.
しゃべりです。
Yeah, dude.
でもようこそ。私の犬のボビー。
And then we can...
Doesn't have to try and match up to your mouth.
No, not yet. Not yet. But it will.
Might
But then
get.
we can go here and we can just...
Nah, not yet. That's what they pay all the extra for the movies when you do dubbed for the big series. That
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
Like,
Consigo ver isso acontecendo.
so anyone can listen in
Mas eu vou
different
dizer
languages,
você,
yeah.
se Tom Aspinall perder
Maybe.
de alguma forma e Cyril Gane fizer o segundo assalto na França em 2 semanas.
did you hear that? I was talking about how did you watch my new video?
Which about Cyril Gane, the one
Yeah.
you only released like yesterday?
Yeah.
Or, no, I haven't yet.
Dude,
No.
so fucking I tried to make like a 15-minute video on giving like Cyril some chance.
Right.
He doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, the idea of trying to look at it the
I want to
positive
put
aspect.
100 on him.
Oh,
I
yeah?
want to put 100 on
But how
him.
much is he paying?
He's paying $4.50 for the win. That's a lot for a heavyweight.
That's good for a heavyweight.
And he's not a bad heavyweight.
He's a good heavyweight. It's just also the wrestling aspect
The
of
biggest
Aspinall
thing,
being
the
able to
biggest,
introduce.
and this will be out. This will be out after Tom and Cyril fight.
Yep.
Cyril's movement, if he can deter that takedown and just get some movement on, it might show Tom some problems. But Tom just blitzes forward with ruthless aggression.
Yes. So the blitzing forward at work, and the reason we think about Gane in that way, because Jones just blitzed forward with the wrestling when he realized I don't want to fuck with the striking too much. He blitzed forward with a terrible push him against the cage. Essentially, he fell over and then he just grabbed his neck and wrenched on it a little bit, and that was all she wrote.
But here, if Tom loses,
Oh.
he needs to deactivate social media.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
everyone thinks he's a 450.
And it's not even by his own doing. It's all the media. They have hyped this
hyped him
cunt
up.
up to be the next Messiah.
Yeah.
And if he loses, John Jones is gonna go on a fucking
Rampage.
He
Twitter
might
rampage.
come up from under the ring.
Yep.
Like he loves hiding under MMA cages, John Jones.
Like Undertaker versus Diesel back in the fucking Attitude era.
Just pin Cyril.
And just all of a sudden pin him, all of a sudden smoke's going to come out from the bottom of the ring and he's going to come out like he's seen a demon.
Do you know what though? Alex Pereira versus John Jones, or Alex Pereira versus the winner of Cyril? What do you prefer?
What, Pereira versus Jones or Pereira versus Tom?
The winner, Tom or Cyril?
Tom
the winner,
or
the winner,
Cyril. Right, the winner.
Cyril's a good matchup for fucking Pereira.
I think that would be better because it takes away the wrestling aspect.
I actually think Pereira beats him.
I think Pereira probably beats Gane.
I think
Yeah.
Pereira, but I don't think the Tom Aspinall fight's as one-sided as everyone's thinking.
I think it's one-sided if it gets to the ground.
If Tom doesn't get hit with
If he doesn't-
Alex Pereira's fucking hook.
Oh, you're talking about
has-
that. I thought you were
has
talking about
an
Gane still.
No, that has an extra fucking 10 kilos on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Pereira is small for the heavyweight
No,
division.
I
I
think-
don't know if I'm on crack or not.
I think Pereira might have a better chance because Pereira, I think, has more power and knockouts than Gane. Because Gane, like,
Gane's a pointish fighter.
Well, he's a point, but volume, body kicks, sniperish.
He ain't throwing out. Yeah, he's a sniper.
He's a sniper,
But-
which that's not. He doesn't throw knockout power with any of his strikes.
I just don't think the Tom Aspinall fight and the Pereira fight is as one-sided as everyone's talking.
I think it can be close. It just depends on what Tom comes out.
It depends what John Jones comes out that fight, if they fight, because Alex Pereira's next fight's at heavyweight, 100%. I would say it's 100%.
Yeah,
Seems
that way. He wants it.
I'd love to know if John would try and strike with him.
Would try and strike with Pereira.
He'd be an idiot if he did.
Yeah,
But I think John would.
yeah.
I really think, and I'm not saying Pereira's going to win, but I really think John Jones would strike with him.
I think what you'd show is the technique difference in
Hey,
between. He
John-
might like dance around with him on the feet for a bit.
And then take him down.
And then
Sap
take-
his
yeah,
end,
yeah.
and then bash him.
Well, just look at him because Jones was best at distance management and to
Do you think
use.
Pereira's small for heavyweight?
He's on the smaller because
But what if he takes the next... Well, he's bulking up. He's bigger every fight.
he has looked
Bro,
that way
he
ever
made-
since he stopped coming up from having to cut to
He
middleweight.
made Ank look not that big.
Yeah, because
he's a big man.
Because he was apparently 235.
So he obviously had to... But
So 235, but you're just walking around. You're not
So
doing...
he's a heavyweight.
Yeah. He's definitely by weight-wise when he walks around. Yeah, he's a heavyweight, but weight cutting is a real thing. In
But
UFC.
he can get up to like 240. He could get bigger.
He could put on a little bit of
Because
fucking
he's
muscle.
actively trying to make it weight. He's not getting bigger.
I don't think he's getting bigger than 240.
I don't think he should, because he will be so much quicker.
Yeah.
Then Tom's quick though. That's the issue.
But you want it to be quick because it will be about fucking enough power, but to
Right.
hit him with his power with that left hook, like that
If he
sneak
hits
left hook.
anyone.
Yeah.
If he hits anyone with that, even a fucking right hand, left hand, knee, if he hits you at heavyweight.
Okay, but even at heavyweight, then he could stagger, and then Jones if he fucking crashes into him because he's been hit
that
with a
would
fucking
be,
left hook.
bro. If they fight, I swear on my child's life, and this is not even being fucking dramatic. If it's John Jones and Alex Pereira at the White House, I'm gonna try my hardest to go.
Oh, see if you can get those credentials in, mate.
They're doing 20,000 tickets.
How are they gonna do it? Like, where would they
Half-
set that up for the
there's-
White House?
I think-
on
I
the
can't-
front lawn.
I can't remember. Yes,
It's fucking
no,
awful.
it is. So
Yeah, it would be.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Where else would they do it?
I don't remember if it was 500,000 USD or 2 million. It was one of the two. It was either 5 or 2 million. They have to spend on fixing the lawn after.
Oh yeah.
Because they're, I believe,
the amount of weight that would
I don't
push
know
it down,
how-
it would be.
I imagine the White House is a few acres.
Yeah, it's big.
It
man.
has
they got
like-
a lot of, they got an open front
It would
space.
have like park lands out the back as well.
yeah.
But
it's surrounded by a big-
if they do it on the front of the White House with the White House in the back, and you have Trump on a little bro, they have to put Trump on the balcony. They have to do it.
think about you're still thinking about this. Remember
And
that
then
time we were
Prince
talking about?
Andrew comes out fucking like holding drinks. He's like a maid because
Who would-
he's not a prince anymore.
There you go.
They took his title.
took his title.
It's a shame.
It's a real fucking shame. Why can't we still have monarchies the way we used to? Just can't keep it together.
But you were saying?
No, we were talking about Putin doing it on a golden throne. Kill him. Kill him now.
Kill him now.
Kill him now.
Trump might actually do that.
Nah, he wouldn't kill anyone, luckily, because apparently he's winning too many peace
Do
prizes
you know what
for
he should
stopping all the
do?
wars in the world.
White House card should be America versus Mexico, and if the Mexicans lose, they legitimately get a citizenship.
Did they get the scissors?
Citizenship.
Oh, citizenship.
If not, ICE literally come into the cage, and they escort them back to Mexico.
Oh no.
They go to the super jail.
That's a tough way to do it.
They have to have the only reason why I really feel like it'll be Pereira and Jones is because they need a American headliner. for the White House card.
And it can't just be Kayla Harrison because she's the only
it
champ.
cannot. It has to top UFC 300. Like, it has to.
Which means they're a little beholden to Jones, and Dana doesn't want to get into.
You can't have Tom Aspinall, Alex Pereira at the fucking White House as the main event. It's
Brazilian
the White.
versus Pom?
Yeah, no, it's the White House. You need it, and you need to do Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway to open up the main card for the BMF fucking title.
No, that's the biggest thing of all time. Oh my god, you start with the BMF title on the main card of the White House. Oliveira versus Holloway. Give me that one now at 155.
Oh,
man. That is maybe one of the most exciting thoughts and prospects.
My homeboy Luke Leadham, who is, I'm fairly sure he has given fellatio to Max Holloway because he fucking loves him.
Props.
As soon as it happens, because he loves Charles Oliveira as well, but he loves Max.
Yeah.
Like, loves him. And I was like, Oliveira's going to beat him, dude. And he's like, no chance. Zero chance. Max Holloway beats Oliveira. I reckon Oliveira will pump Max Holloway.
Oh.
I reckon he'll pump him. I reckon Max.
Because Holloway's been, like, his style on his feet, obviously, everyone knows Oliveira, most submissions, most finishes on the ground. But their striking is very different. Like, Holloway's volume, footwork, whereas Oliveira's teep kicks, check lefts, fucking knees.
It's an interesting fight. I don't know if Max. Actually, that's a lie. No, I'm not even going to say that. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said on the pod. If I said it, I was going to say.
Yeah, go on, just say it. You've already admitted it's dumb, so that's all right.
I was going to say, I don't know if Max will be able to put the pressure on Oliveira, but that's just hell dumb to say. Max is like the ultimate fucking pressure fighter.
What else is he going to do? Well, even when he did it like with Volk, who's a way better, like
but it's funny because the worst. Oh, I don't know about now, but the worst thing you used to do to Charles Oliveira is rock him.
Yeah.
Like,
not now.
That's the worst, but I don't know about now.
Yeah,
because that Topuria. Shout out to Topuria as well. He's fucking going through him.
Yeah.
He broke up with his missus.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
His missus broke up, and every fucking second day he's posting a picture
with a new
chick. And I read one of the comments. He was with this immaculate model from Georgia, and I looked in the comments, and it was like, all my 5'7" kings and below. It's our year. Because Topuria's like here and she's like here.
Bigger girl. Tall girl.
He's just a small man.
I was trying to give her some flowers, mate. But that's what I heard because I saw something today about Mackenzie Dern being, Topuria's the best fighter. He's married, but he's separated now. And then it was like, apparently he's been living up the single life pretty well. So... Did I see something that he was dating like the fucking twin sister as well?
Yeah, dude. He's fucking doing some shit.
Just Topuria.
I hope it. I kind of like him heaps more. I kind of do.
Nah, that's some shit that'll fucking bring it out of you.
No, I do like it because he's human. You know, you were too perfect before. I hope he doesn't. I hope he does a bit, and I hope Volk goes up and knocks him out.
There you go,
dude. I'll come.
That would be.
He's the champ.
He's the champ.
He's the champ.
Call it in. Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, mate.
That's it.
We're going to call it here. I got a live stream in 7 hours. Love you so much, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, mate. Always good to see you.